Hey, Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah to all my brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Eladam, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai to all my sisters. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Minneapolis class. We are the I.S.U.P.K. started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding Gen.YAHANNA. And today I'm about to bring out something heavy, something that you would never know that's in the Bible because you too busy stuck in the Christian church. You too busy stuck in the Christian church. They don't read the scriptures. They don't read the whole Bible. They just pick and choose what scriptures they want to bring out and talk about. They bring the same 4 or 5 scriptures all year. They read the same scriptures, same thing over and over and over again. But we about to show you something that you ain't never saw before. You ever heard of what they call UFOs? You ever heard of aliens and all that nonsense that they be talking about? All these movies that they have on aliens and stuff. Alien versus Predator. You got Independence Day. You got all kinds of movies about aliens and UFOs. You got UFO hunters. You got ancient aliens on TV. You got all these things talking about aliens and all of that. But little do you know, there were what they would call a UFO, but the men in the I.S.U.P.K, we call them IFOs because we know what they are. They identify to us because we read the scriptures. We know that what you would call a UFO is in the scriptures. And we're going to get that for you today and break that down for you. Go ahead and grab what you got. Zechariah 5:1.
Zechariah chapter 5 verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
This right here is a priest and a prophet. This is a priest and a prophet way back before they had planes, helicopters, stealth bombers, all of that. Unmanned aircrafts. What they call those things? Them drones, unmanned drones that they blowing everybody up with. This right here is way before the first plane, so-called, was made by the white man. This was way before all of that. This priest and prophet recorded what he saw in the scriptures. Zechariah 5:1. Read that over from the top.
Then I turned and lifted up my eyes.
So Zechariah turned and he looked up. He's looking up in the air. He's looking up in the sky. Go ahead.
And looked, and behold, a flying roll.
He saw something. He said he looked and saw a flying roll. It was a circle up in the sky. Over 2,000 years ago, he's looking in the sky and he's seeing a circle. He's seeing something flying. Read that over again.
Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
He said he saw a flying roll. He saw a flying circle up in the air. What does that sound like to you? A UFO. What they would call a UFO. Zechariah, the prophet, saw a UFO in the sky. He looked up and he saw a flying roll. Go ahead.
And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll.
He said he saw a flying roll. That's what he saw. He saw something flying in the sky. I don't think y'all understand that there was no planes. There was nothing up there but clouds, the sun, the stars. That's it. But he saw a flying roll. He saw a circle. Go ahead. He's about to describe what he's seeing to you. He's about to describe the thing that he's seeing in the sky right now. Go ahead.
The length thereof is 20 cubits.
So he said it's 20 cubits. For those of you that don't know, a cubit is from your elbow to your fingertip. This is a cubit right here. It was 20 cubits. Go ahead.
And the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
And and the width of it was 10 cubits. Go ahead.
Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
Grab is Ezekiel 1:16. He's telling you this is a curse. This is a curse that goes over the earth. Goes to and fro. When you see a chariot, ain't nothing good gonna happen. This is the Lord's anger. Something's about to go down. You don't see a chariot for no reason. There is a reason for seeing that. The prophet Zechariah, he looked and he saw something in the air that terrified him. Because he knows it's a curse. He knows something's about to go down. Go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 16.
Ezekiel, which is another prophet. He's another prophet back way before there was planes, way before there was helicopters, way before there was Alien versus Predator on TV, way before all of that. Way before Independence Day on the movie with Will Smith. They didn't know nothing about none of that. No helicopters. You could, I doubt they even had paper planes back then. Go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 16. The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of a beryl.
Salakia, start from verse 15 real quick. Baruch Shah.
Now as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth, by the living creatures with his four faces.
So it's saying there's a wheel. He's seeing a wheel up in the sky. Go ahead.
The appearance of the wheels.
And he's describing the wheel that's in the sky that he's seeing right now. He's having a vision. Ezekiel's having a vision of this thing in the sky floating. And he's describing it to you also. He's letting you know what it looks like. He said, there's a wheel up in the sky. Go ahead.
And their work was like unto the color of beryl.
And he's telling you that it's green. It's a green. Something green up there flying in the sky. The color of beryl is green. Go ahead.
And they four had one likeness.
And go ahead.
And their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel.
So the prophet is seeing something in the sky. It's green and it has a wheel. It's a wheel in the middle of a wheel. There's two circles up there. One circle and there's a circle within a circle. He's saying he's seeing this up in the sky. Back way before anything was flying, all you could look and see was clouds and birds and stuff like that. He's saying there was a wheel up there. Just like the prophet Zechariah, he saw a wheel. He saw something flying and floating. He said it was a curse going over the earth. So Ezekiel was seeing the same exact thing. There's what you would call a UFO today. That's what they're seeing in the scriptures. Is that it on that? Go ahead.
Verse 17. When they went upon their four sides.
When they went upon the four sides. All directions. Go ahead.
And they turned not when they went.
And they didn't turn. They just went straight this way, straight that way, straight this way. They didn't turn. Because it's a wheel. Go ahead.
As for their rings, they were so high that they were dreadful. And
grab Isaiah 66 and 15. What these prophets and priests are describing to you is so heavy, is that some people out here don't even believe that there is so-called UFOs. Some people don't believe that. They believe, oh, it's make-believe and the white man made it and it's floating and all of that nonsense. But in the scriptures, it's letting you know that what people call UFOs are real. Back then, there wasn't nothing else flying. So there had to be what they would call UFO. It had to be. What they saw was a wheel floating in the wheel, flying roll. They saw something hovering in the air. They said, if you see this thing, it's a curse. Some major disaster is gonna go down. Something's gonna happen. A fire, a tornado, a hurricane, tsunami. Something's gonna happen because this is a curse. You see this thing, it's a curse. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his
Go ahead.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Go ahead.
To render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
So the Lord has chariots. What are these chariots? It's them, what you would call them UFOs. It's called chariots in the Bible. And these chariots do the Lord's work. Why? Why do they do the Lord's work? Because there's angels in these things. There's angels doing the Lord's work in these chariots, causing disasters, fires, earthquakes, tsunamis. All these hurricanes that just happened this summer, about damn near 7 hurricanes just went down south, destroying everything. Because that's the Lord. That's the Lord's anger going across the earth. Grab Psalm 60 and 17 real quick, Baruch Shah.
Come on.
These chariots, these are what the Lord, these chariots are doing the Lord's work. It's a curse. The chariots is a curse going to and fro. You see a chariot, you best believe it's going to be a hurricane. You best believe it's going to be a tornado. You best believe it's going to be a blizzard somewhere. You best believe it's going to be an earthquake somewhere, because they are doing the Lord's work, rendering his anger with fire. On the West Coast, it's all these fires burning up all these people's houses, because that's the Lord rendering his anger. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 68, verse 17. The chariots of God.
The chariots of who?
The chariots of God.
These chariots are of God. Go ahead.
Are 20,000.
Go ahead.
Are 20,000. Even thousands of angels.
Even what?
Even thousands of angels.
It's thousands of chariots and thousands of angels in these chariots. This may sound foreign to you. I know. Take it in. Absorb it. It's the truth. What you thought never existed actually exists. And it talks about it in the scriptures. Your Christian pastor ain't never going to bring this out. He too busy getting you trying to love the white man. He too busy getting you trying to go against the Lord. He too busy getting you to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster all your life. The Christian church job is not to bring you the truth. It's to get you to be subservient to the white man. Why do you think they gave you Christianity and slavery? They didn't give you the Bible. Because if they gave you the Bible, you would know the chariots is in the scriptures, the UFOs. You would know that the angels was on the chariots. You would know all these things. You would know Christ is not God. You would know Christ was a black man. You wouldn't think Christ, every time you heard Christ, you wouldn't think of a white man. Because in the scriptures that the Christian pastor don't read or teach, Christ is a black man. And the chariots in the scriptures are of God, are the angels doing the Lord's work. Go ahead. Read that one more time, Baruch Shah.
Come on. Psalm 68, verse 17. The chariots of the gods are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place.
Go back to Isaiah 66 and 15. What you don't understand is that the white man is trying to deceive you into believing that these UFOs, these so-called aliens, all of these things are foreign and not of God. They're trying to get you to go against the chariots and the so-called angels, the so-called aliens, because they want you to help him fight against that, because he knows he don't have much time to rule you. He knows his time is up. He's trying to get whatever he can to keep you docile and under his control. Because if you knew the UFOs and the chariots that that they be talking about, the so-called aliens that they talking about is real, and that they're of the Lord, and that they're here to redeem you, that's what the Lord's going to use. I don't know if you ever heard it, but Christ is coming back with the chariots, in the chariots, with angels. He's not coming back no other way. That's in the scriptures. But the Christian church don't teach that, though. That's why you have the I.S.U.P.K under Commander Gen.YAHANNA. We're going to bring out that truth. We're going to show you that in the scriptures. We're going to give you your manhood back. We're going to give you that hope back. And we're going to show you how to serve the Lord and get your culture back. We're going to show you that the chariots are of God. That Christ is coming back in them chariots. And that them angels are black. Christ is black. God is black. All these men in the scriptures are black. We're going to show you that. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 66 verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
You know what really kills me is when people try to say, oh man, Mother Nature this and Mother Nature that. Mother Nature, man, she was going crazy this past summer. She had all these hurricanes and all these fires and all of this earthquakes and stuff. No. She didn't do none of that. Don't give the Lord's glory to some made up mother. The Lord is who's rendering his anger on the planet Earth. Who's sending all these hurricanes. Who's sending earthquakes in diverse places. Who's having wildfires burn up whole entire West Coast. The Lord is doing these things. Don't try to give it over to no made up Mother Nature. That's make-believe, man. Get rid of all these made up myths that the white man keep pushing. Come into I.S.U.P.K and get this truth, man. And get the truth of the scriptures. Go ahead and read that one more time.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is sitting up here eating shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish, shellfish, tuna, all of these things, the Lord is coming with hurricanes. It's just going to happen. You better believe it. Because the Lord is angry because you are breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments. The Lord told you to do something and you refuse to do it. Because you up in a Christian church, smacking tambourines and breakdancing, twerking, catching up Holy Ghost, the Lord is sending hurricanes and tornadoes, destroying your whole entire life. You catching AIDS and herpes and all of this because you refuse to come to the Lord. He's sending all of this to you. And in the end, he's going to send them chariots. He's going to send them angels. He's going to send Christ with them chariots. He's going to send them like a whirlwind to destroy your whole entire existence. Grab Ezekiel 1:22, Barbershop.
Okay.
He's sending all of this. The white man, when these natural disasters come, when the Lord sends these hurricanes and tornadoes, The white man can't do nothing about it. That's what should prove to you that the white man, you should not be following him. You should be trying to figure out what power is sending these earthquakes and hurricanes. You should be trying to figure out what is doing these, so I can serve that. Why would you serve the white man when he has no power or authority over a tornado destroying your whole entire house and killing you? Why would you serve somebody that has no authority and cannot do nothing about that? Salakia, could you grab yeah, go ahead and read that.
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 22. And the likeness of the fire, Slakia, and the likeness of the firmament upon the heads of the living creatures was as the color of the terrible crystal, stretched forth over their heads above.
Go ahead.
And under the firmament were their wings straight.
Right here, this is describing to you the angels. It's saying it's living creatures, these angels with the wings. So I can read that over from the top.
And the likeness of the firmament upon the heads of the living creatures.
The likeness of the firmament. The firmament, if you know anything about the Bible, is the sky. The sky upon the heads of the living creatures, which are you, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. You are those living creatures. The firmament of the sky, go ahead.
Upon the heads of the living creatures was as the color of the terrible crystal, stretched forth over their heads above.
It's describing to you the sky and the clouds and the firmament over your heads. Go ahead.
And under the firmament were their wings straight. The
Angels.
one,
go ahead.
The one towards the other. Every one had two, which covered on this side, and every one had two, which covered on that side, their bodies.
Grab Isaiah 14 and 16. See, what the white man is doing when he's sending all of these Mars rovers and space stations and all of this he's doing to try to fight against what's coming, because he knows that Christ and the angels are coming to destroy and wipe out his rulership on the earth, so that Christ and the I.S.U.P.K will rule. He's trying to stop the coming kingdom. He's trying to destroy the Most High and the angels so he can rule forever. He knows he don't got that promise. That's why you see him up here killing and destroying on the face of the earth, because he knows his time is up. He knows, he's read these scriptures over and over. He knows that after his kingdom comes the Jacob's kingdom. Jacob's going to rule forever, which are the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. He knows this. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this
the... Start from verse 1.
Verse 1?
Yeah.
Right here?
No. Hold on. Is that 14?
Oh, Slacky, that's my bad. I was reading 15.
Oh, yeah. Start from verse 12.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
So what this is talking about Lucifer. I know in the Christian church and the Catholic church and the Baptist church and everywhere on earth, they believe that Lucifer is Satan. But we're about to show you real quick in the scriptures that Lucifer was not Satan. That he was a man. He's the white man. I'm going to just be straight up and down with you. Lucifer is the white man, the white race, the Edomites. And it's about to describe to you his way of thinking and how he is. Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut to the ground, which didn't weaken the nations? Didst weaken the nations?
So Lucifer is the white man. This is a future prophecy. The white man knows this. That's why he's doing whatever he can to try to fight against the Lord. Sending, trying to search the stars in space. He's going on the moon. He's trying to live up in space. He's trying to get his weapons up there to survive. He knows that there's a prophecy in the Bible that's telling him he's going to fall. Read that over again, verse 13.
Come on.
Wait, no, verse 12, yeah.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
So how are you falling from heaven, white man? Esau, go ahead.
Son of the morning.
Go ahead.
How art thou cut down to the ground?
How are you cut down from the ground? This is a future prophecy. Go ahead.
Which didst thee weaken the nations?
Isn't the white man ruling the world right now? He got militaries in every country right now. He's the head honcho right now. Whatever he says goes. He got all his little spacecrafts up in a space and all of that. He's sending Mars rovers and all of that. He rules the world. What he says goes. How are you falling from the ground? Who dare weaken the nations? How did he fall to the ground? The one who dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Japan. How did he fall? Go ahead.
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven.
That's what he did. He's up in the stars right now. He's up there. That's why they got that song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. He always trying to wonder what that is. He want to know what that is right now. He's looking at that star. What are you, man? What makes you shine so bright? That's why he's up there. He's trying to figure it out. Go ahead.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
That's why you got them space stations. They got these little condensed packages about this big. A whole meal in that little packet. You know what I'm talking about. He be shooting toothpaste and they be floating through the air and all of that nonsense. You know you watched that before. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
What he's doing right now, he's on top. Whatever he says goes, like I said. He's the head of NATO. He makes all the decisions. He writes all the treaties and all of that. Whatever he says goes. Whatever the white man says goes. Go ahead.
And the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Planes, stealth bombers, unmanned aircrafts. All of that. He got it all. Go ahead.
I will be like the Most High.
He wants to be God. With his science, he tell you that man evolved from apes. All of this and all of that. He's up in the clouds and the stars. You like, if he's up there, then how is heaven there? How is heaven there? The white man's up in space right now. How is heaven up in the sky, in the clouds? The white man's up there. How is that? Because in the Christian church, they teach you that heaven's up in the clouds, right? Ain't that what they teach?
That's what they teach.
Everybody, whoever had a thought or think about heaven and all of this, they think it's in the clouds. Go ahead.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
What?
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
You're going to hell, white man. You up in the stars and the clouds right now. You going to Mars right now. But you're going to hell, man. And what is that? What is hell? If the clouds is in heaven, then and the white man's up in heaven right now, then where's hell? He gonna be the next bum. He gonna be the next caveman in the museum. He gonna be the next one on Section 8 and all of that. He's gonna be the next one on food stamps, and we looking like, how is this dude such a bum? We gonna ask each other. We gonna look around and say, how is this dude such a bum? Why is this dude begging? He used to be up in the stars. How is he in this condition now? He used to make all the decisions. He used to tell you that we come from apes. Now look at him. Go ahead.
To the sides of the pit. 16. They that see thee.
They that see Lucifer. They that see the white man. Go ahead.
Shall never look upon thee.
They gonna look at Lucifer and say what? Go ahead.
And consider thee.
They gonna like, this dude right here, him, this bum, this man, this so-called Lucifer, this man, this Esau. He's God. This guy right here, the one who was in space, the one who had all these Mars rovers. Is this the guy right here? Go ahead.
Saying, is this the man?
Is this the man
that made the earth to tremble?
Is this Lucifer right here? This man right here?
That did shake kingdoms?
He dropping nukes on everybody. Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
That made the world as a wilderness?
He, like I said, he got stealth bombers. He's about to nuke Kim Jong-un real quick, real nice and smooth. He dropped the biggest bomb on Afghanistan. This man, go ahead.
And destroyed the cities thereof?
Like I said, Nagasaki, you already know. He got them nukes, them bombs. This guy, go ahead.
That opened not the house of his prisoners?
He got over 2 million niggas in prison right now. This man, Esau, Lucifer. He was making all the decisions. He's the head of NATO. He runs the world. Whatever he says goes. He judges you. He gives you a triple life sentence. He sends you to jail for marijuana and then turn around and make it legal the next few years. You in jail for the rest of your life for marijuana. Now he turns around and says, it's legal now. We gonna sell it now. The white man's the biggest dope deal there is, period. Go ahead.
That's all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory. Every one of his own house.
Salakia, grab Jeremiah 10:2 real quick, Bible shop. This man, Lucifer, Esau, the white man, the one who's had you in slavery for over 400 years, the one who makes all the decisions in your life, the one who tells you to celebrate Christmas. This man tells you when you have your day off. You don't have no day off unless he tells you to. You don't celebrate unless he tells you to celebrate. This man has got control of your whole entire life, and you don't even know it. He up in the stars, in space. He got space stations, PlayStations, Xbox. He got everything you ever wanted. He got his mansions. You want to be just like him. Because in your eyes, he's great. But little do you know, he's going to be just where you at. You going to be the next one ruling. You going to be the man on top when Christ returns. When you stop eating shrimp, crab, pork, and all of that nonsense, that the Christian church tell you it's okay to eat, when you stop doing that and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments and show the Lord that you're ready, that's when you're going to be ruling. You know what's crazy to me is that you up here eating shrimp, crab, and pork and lobster and all of that everybody else is eating, but you the #1 in diabetes, cancer, HIV, and all it is. But nobody else is like that. It's because you are the Lord's chosen people, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man and woman. You are supposed to do what the Lord told you to do. But since you ain't doing that, you're going to get AIDS, high blood pressure, cancer. You're going to catch all these hurricanes and floods, all these forest fires, all these earthquakes. You're going to catch all of that, herpes. You're going to catch all these drugs in your neighborhood. All your kids going to keep getting hit by stray bullets. Your sons going to keep getting shot down by gang violence and all of that. Because you refuse to serve the Lord. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 10,
Verse 2.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord.
Thus saith the Lord.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Stop learning the ways of the heathen. Stop looking up in the sky. Stop singing that little fairy tale, Twinkle Twinkle. Stop looking up in the sky trying to see all these eclipses. Stop looking up trying to see what plane is that and this and that. Stop worshiping the sun and the stars like all these heathens do. Stop doing that. Stop wondering about your zodiac signs, Aries and all of that, because that's what the heathens do. The Lord is telling you, stop doing these things. Stop trying to be the #1 astronaut. Go ahead. Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, man. That's it. Go ahead.
For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
All these customs that they keeping in America that you love so much. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Black Friday, Valentine's Day, the New Year's. You know what I never... Like, you know what really kills me about New Year's, right? Is that what they call a new year, there's nothing new. All the plants, the trees, all of that is dead. But how, it's a new year though. How is that a new year when everything's dead? All the plants is dead. All the life outside is dead.
Sure, that's the white man.
Bone dry. All of that is dead, but it's the new year. And then you got Martin Luther King Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day. You got all of these customs that they keep celebrating, but they ain't got nothing to do with the Lord though. It ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. Christ's birthday is not the 25th, man. Do some research. Wake up. Wait, what Huey Freeman said on Boondocks is right. That's not in the scriptures. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Go. And that's all I have to say on that. The chariots are of the Lord. Angels are in those chariots. They are not UFOs, they are IFOs. They do the work of the Lord. And that's what's going to save and redeem you. Christ is going to be on one of those. So look out. And with that, I just want to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Bakar Don. Everybody get that man a hand.
Precept, bro. Wait, so why make him? Oh, yeah, you can't. Just put that back on. Here.
Shalom. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatham, and all the brothers. Yahweh Shamar, Lathabah Hashem, Yahweh Shad, all the sisters. It's the I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis, coming to you live. And today the topic is going to be that Christ didn't do away with the laws. I know your Christian pastor is teaching everybody that the laws is not done away with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Salaki, that the laws are done away with. You can eat shrimp, crab, pork, lobster. You can eat unclean foods. You can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. You can pretty much do whatever you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. You can be gay in church and a choir, singing. You know what I'm saying? That's false. You understand? You heard what happened in Texas.
Right.
You heard what happened with that shooting in Texas. You want to know why? Because they all in there not following the law.
That's right.
That shit wouldn't be happening in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
For one, we follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
Right.
Two, we check everybody that come inside of this school at the door. Before they even get to the door, we looking at them from head to toe, checking their bags. You got to put your hands on the wall before you come up in here. If you don't want to put your hands up, you want to be feminine, you know what I'm saying? It's protocol. You got to get searched. If you don't want to get searched, you know what I'm saying? Hey, same for you. Because we care about our women and children, our brothers. We love our brothers. Wouldn't nothing happen to none of my brothers while I'm there.
That's right.
You understand? Let me get the that first scripture, Matthew 5:14. Yeah. We take care of our brothers, we love our brothers, and ain't nothing gonna happen. Come on.
Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
You are the light of the world. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You shine, man. Everything you do, everything you say, you know what I'm saying? Everybody looks at y'all in astonishment because they're just amazed at everything you doing. Like, man, how is he jumping so high? How is he making all them threes? How is he running so far? Man, how did he think of that? Because we creative. You understand? We stand out. Everybody want to be like us. Especially the white man. Especially him. Read that again from the top.
Come. Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
Just think about a whole city, whole Minneapolis, set on a real high hill. You ain't got no choice but to see it. It can't be hidden. You know what I'm saying? Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are that light. What you need to be doing is following them laws, statutes, and commandments to show everybody the right way.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
If it wasn't for us, it'll be lame as hell out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the flavor. You got the creativity. If you wasn't coming out with, you know what I'm saying, them nice smooth dance moves, I don't know what dance will be like. I know you seen them at them white parties, how stiff as hell them white people be dancing. It's not entertaining at all. You don't want to watch it. But when we come on there though, you know what I'm saying? The old school. I'm talking about the old school. I ain't talking about the new Lil Uzi squirt dance. You know what I'm saying? All of that gay crap. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the steppers. You know what I'm saying? The steppers. I'm talking about that. Can't compete. Can't nobody compete. Like the scriptures say, you the salt of the earth.
That's right.
You the flavor.
Right.
You know? Let me get Matthew 5 and 15.
All right.
You the flavor, man. And don't ever forget it. The thing that's gonna make you better is if you come back to your true culture and stop following everybody else. Show people the right way. It's not hard. Get up in this I.S.U.P.K. Sign into these classes. Stop having so much damn pride, man. Coming together with your brother. So
That's
you can
right.
be taught the right way. You can't teach yourself. You cannot teach yourself. You got that?
Time. Matthew 5 and 15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
Neither would you light a candle and put it under a bushel. What is it going
Bushel. It's like.
What is it going to do if you put fire under a bushel? It's going to burn. It's going to be destroyed. Read.
But on a candlestick,
But on a candlestick,
and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
and it giveth light to everybody that's around them. You showing everybody the right way, how to live, how to eat, how to talk, how to dress. It gives light to everybody that's around you. For the ones that want to change, it's going to give that light. You showing them a different way. You showing them the right way. Because a lot of us are raised, in a dysfunctional household.
Right.
The truth was hidden from us for a while, but now it's being brought back through the I.S.U.P.K. So you should put your pride aside and listen. Shut your mouth. Get your pens, your notebook, your paper, your Bibles. Take notes and listen. Follow these laws, statutes, commandments. Read that again.
Come. Matthew 5 and 15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick. And it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Giveth light to all that are in the house. Let me get on Matthew 5 and 16.
Come.
You giveth light to your mom's, showing her that, the things that she was taught by the white man, by the Christian church, is a damn lie. She shouldn't be cooking no Sunday dinner with ham. You know what I'm saying? You know how y'all do it with the pineapple on there?
Right.
Hey, I had that before until I came to the truth and
Right.
realized that shit was unlawful. Sloppy. But go ahead.
Verse 16. Let your light so shine before men.
Let your light shine before men. Show these brothers that following the law, statutes, commandments is the greatest thing you could ever do.
Right.
Read.
That they may see your good works.
That they can see your good works. That they can see that beard growing. That you don't give a damn about having no lineup. Who gives a damn if a woman like you because you got a lineup? Who gives a damn? Let that beard grow, man.
Right.
That's our culture. If they don't like that, the hell with them. Let them go get a soft, shaved-faced faggot. Slock it.
Right.
Let them go get one of them. That's going to whisper sweet nothings in your ear and lie to you. Go ahead, brother.
Like the scriptures say, the whole duty of man is to serve the Lord.
Right. It's the only reason why you're on this earth. It's to do what he said.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with doing what he said. Everything's right with it. You should get with it. Or just stay lost.
Right.
Go ahead.
And glorify your Father which is in heaven.
And glorify the Most High which is in heaven. Coming to the I.S.U.P.K. Take these notes. Go through what we had to go through. So you can be ordained to be out here to teach other people how to live. Teach other people these scriptures and let them know that these damn Christian pastors don't understand the damn scriptures.
Right.
Even though they ain't teaching them in the church anyway. They pull one scripture, you know, and then just start singing and dancing. Start telling everybody they're going to get some money this week if they just drop a little bit of coins in this bucket right here.
Right.
You know? Let that beard grow, man. Wear warlike apparel. Take them tight, skinny jeans off.
That's
Pull
right.
your pants up.
Right.
Don't nobody care about that designer belt you got on, man. Only people that care about them is hoes. Don't no real woman give a damn about no belt with an H on it or some stripes with colors on it. Don't nobody care about that, man.
Right.
Don't nobody care about that. Your Gucci, your Burberry, man. Look, make your own belts. Quit buying the white man's belts, man. Spending all your drug money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these drug dealers out here ain't making no money.
Right.
They buying the drugs, selling the drugs, and giving it right back to the white man. It makes no sense. Let me get Matthew 5:17.
Come. Matthew 5:17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
He is not come to destroy the law. Who is he? A black man named Yahushua. Jesus Christ, as y'all Christians know. He's not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. This is the New Testament.
Right.
This is the New Testament. For all the Christian pastors who say, "Oh, we in the New Testament now. The law's done away with." This is the New Testament.
Right.
This is Christ speaking.
Right.
He came to fulfill. Quit eating them unclean ass foods.
Right.
Quit sleeping with your congregation.
That's right.
Right.
With the little girls and the little boys. You know what I'm saying? Use them tithes for the proper way, man. To help your people. And not to buy jets and nice cars, your Bentleys, riding around looking clean while everybody else got donuts on their tires.
Right.
That's right.
It's not making no sense. Read that again.
Come. Verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
You didn't come to destroy the law. Read.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets of the I.S.U.P.K.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
But to fulfill, to make sure that everybody following these laws. Otherwise, your ass gonna be punished.
Right.
In the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General Yohanna, we follow them laws. We got that protection. Ain't nothing gonna happen to our brothers and sisters. Commander General Yohanna stood for this truth and taught others to do so. If he didn't do that, I wouldn't be here right now.
Right.
This brother wouldn't be here right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Matthew 5:18.
Come. Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Till heaven and earth pass. Now, I woke up this morning and it looked like the earth is still here.
Right.
I got in my car and went outside this morning. So, that means in no wise shall nothing pass from this law. That means we're supposed to keep this law.
That's right.
Until the earth is not here no more.
Right.
It's still here. You still can't eat pork.
Right.
shrimp, crab, and lobster. You still can't do that. You can't just pray over your food like you Christians do and think it's clean now.
Right.
Shit's still unclean. According to the Most High, it's unclean.
Right.
Read that again.
Come. Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
So heaven and earth pass. It's still here. Keep going.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise.
One jot or one tittle. Not one word or one letter in this Bible, in the law, statutes, and commandments. Read. In no wise.
Come. In no wise pass from the law.
In no wise pass from this law.
Till all be fulfilled.
Till all be fulfilled. And he gonna make sure that's gonna be fulfilled. Otherwise, your head gonna be cut off.
Right.
Let me get Matthew 5 and 19.
Come. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
So if you're out here breaking these commandments, sleeping with other men's wives, which is homosexual,
Right.
eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, selling drugs, smoking drugs,
Right.
smoking weed, crack, meth, whatever your drug of choice is,
That's
Right.
right.
and teach others to do so,
Mm-hmm.
showing people that nah, it's cool. I mean, it ain't nothing but a little weed, man. Weed ain't shit. Weed is the same as killing somebody. They both the same sin. Sin is sin, man.
Right.
And you teaching others to do so, you're gonna be called least in the kingdom.
That's right.
You ain't gonna have no authority. You ain't gonna have no say so, no rank, no nothing.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna be doing, but I know what me and my brothers in my household gonna be doing. We're gonna be serving the Lord.
That's
That's
right.
And teaching everybody else to do so.
First.
Your Christian pastor ain't gonna do that
Mm-hmm.
at all. Go ahead.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
But the brothers in the I.S.U.P.K, we follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and we teach others to do so.
That's right.
And we gonna be great.
That's right.
So I advise you to get on ISUPK.com in a city near you. Subscribe. Find out the location of where them classes
That's right.
is. You know what I'm saying? Find out the location of where them classes is. Get a hold of of the leader of the school. Get in class, man. Get into this one body. It's only one body, and it's always been one body.
That's right.
The Lord is with the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
If you ain't in the I.S.U.P.K, you ain't in the truth.
That's right.
You're not in the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Put your pride aside and come together with your brother. You understand? Let me get Galatians 5 and 19. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get into some of the things that these people out here that Israel be out here doing. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna give them a little history on some of the sins they be committing. Yeah, we're gonna put it, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring it to the light. You got that?
5:19.
Come.
Galatians 5 and 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these.
Here's the sins right here. Here's the transgressions right here. Read.
Adultery,
sleeping with another man's wife, and women sleeping with a husband that's not yours.
fornication,
Sleeping women, throwing them away, going to the strip club, taking chicks home. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with them, not calling them no more. Read.
uncleanness,
Read.
lasciviousness.
Lascivious. You know, it's a person's behavior driven by thoughts of sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like unlawful sex. Like, you sisters out here winking at brothers, and the only thing in your mind is sex. Is getting that brother to get in the bed with you. You twitching your behind everywhere you go. You go into the bathroom. You got to put that extra little oomph in your walk. You know, using them booty muscles a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dressing half naked, letting your cleavage show. You got your butt cheeks hanging out your pants. You got pants so tight, you get a yeast infection.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? Too tight. Way too tight. You know what I'm saying? And for you brothers, you and females inboxes on Facebook calling them queens. You messing your sisters' heads up. I hope you know that.
Right.
They ain't no damn queens. Be a virtuous woman and not no queen.
Right.
And also sending, you know what I'm saying, sending them, you know, naked pictures. You know what I'm saying? Rod pics. You know, for you IUIC, you know, y'all sending rod pics to each other. So, you know, that just I don't even want to get into all that. Keep going.
Come. Verse 20. Idolatry.
Idolatry, worshiping, you know what I'm saying, worshiping other gods. You know, for you birthday you know what I'm saying, celebrators. You're always celebrating your birthday, celebrating somebody else's birthday. Every time I look on Facebook, it's always happy birthday, happy birthday. It's idol worship, man.
Right.
It's a pagan custom. It didn't come from black people. So why are you doing it? Who cares if you want to make that person feel good? Yeah, it's good that they made it another year. Yeah, that's good. But what you should be glorifying is following the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he could take your damn life away for celebrating that damn birthday. That could be your last birthday that you celebrate.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you and your kids, and like the scripture said, you're teaching your kids, you know, you're teaching others to do, you know what I'm saying, to do sin.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be called least in the kingdom if you keep on doing that.
Right.
Stop doing that, man. Stop celebrating your birthday. Yeah, it's good you made it another year. By the grace of the Most High, you made it another year.
Right.
So what you going to do now? Keep these laws. That's what you should be doing. Keep reading.
Con. Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. Cooking up the coke. You know what I'm saying? Growing your weed. Spraying your THC. You know, making sure your THC levels is high so you can get that bomb.
That's right.
That's witchcraft if you didn't know. Your Ouija boards. Your dream catchers. You know, your wind chimes. You know, and all of that crap. Witchcraft. Keep going.
Hatred.
Hatred. Hating your brother, man. Hating everybody around you. You just a hateful bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go, you just hate this. You hate the stove because it's hot.
Right.
Come on, man. You hate the water. You hate your kids. You hate your mom. You just hate everybody. Read.
Con. Variance.
Variance. Just causing separation. Read.
Emulation.
Emulation. Like, to surpass, or a person who wants to achieve, you know, who wants to have achievement by imitation. Like, you just want to do something good because somebody else doing it. You ain't got no meaning behind it.
Right.
You know, you don't want to help. You don't want to help your nation. You just want to, oh man, he making that money. Oh shit, I want to make some money too. But I'm gonna do it better than him. But how you doing it though? You sinning, man.
Right.
Read.
Wrath.
Wrath. Extreme anger. You're always putting your hands on a woman, man. You're beating your girl ass every 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's just wrong. Read.
Strife.
Strife. You just bitter. Read.
Seditions.
Sedition. Going against authority. You know what I'm saying? Going against your authority. That's just like an I.S.U.P.K, you know what I'm saying? You get an order from a high-ranking officer, and you telling other brothers, nah, man, you ain't got to do that, man. You ain't got to do that. Fuck that. I'm going to do what I want to do. Follow orders, man.
Right.
Do what you're told. If Christ was here, you'd be doing everything he said. We in the spirit of Christ in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
Do what you're told, bruh. Read.
Heresies.
Heresies, your false leaders, your Martin Luther Kings, your Al Sharptons, your Jesse Jacksons, and your Christian pastors. Read.
Con. Envyings.
Envyings. You're envying your brother because he got wives and you don't. He got money and you don't. He got rank and you don't. It ain't about that, man. The Lord gives you that rank, man. You got to put this work in to get it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be sitting around expecting to get the rank. Stop envying people because of what you don't got. If you want something, go get it. Work for it. It ain't going to be handed to you.
Right.
Right.
It is not going to be handed to you. Go ahead.
Con. Murders.
Like, being a damn murderer. You're always killing somebody. Somebody step on your damn shoe, you shoot them in the back. You're lurking. Trying to murk somebody because you want his bag. You want that bag. Go get your own bag, man. Take your ass to work. Or slavery. Do something the right way. Quit taking what somebody else got.
Right.
Go ahead.
Murders. That's like it. Drunkenness.
Being drunk all the damn time. You can drink and not be drunk.
Right.
Have a sip or two, you know what I'm saying? You got to know your limit. That shit is different for everybody.
Right.
You don't got to drink a whole fifth of Hennessy. You know, you don't have to do that.
Right.
It's going to cause you to sin, man.
That's right.
It's going to cause you to sin. Have a sip or two here, man. You know? And you should be good. Go ahead.
Revelings.
Revelings. And enjoying yourself, you know, too loud, too obnoxious when you drunk and when you high. You females out here in the strip club jumping up and down the pole. You know what I'm saying? You're popping X pills and you're going out just showing your tail.
Right.
You know, you're all in the middle of the street banging Chief Keef. You got your headphones in the middle of the street dancing.
Right.
Banging that Chief Keef, man. Come on, man. Do that in the crib. You're doing too much. Go ahead.
Con. And such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
Anybody doing this type of stuff, man, you ain't gonna inherit the kingdom. You ain't
Right.
gonna inherit the kingdom of the Most High. You're not gonna be able to get in.
That's right.
But that's why the I.S.U.P.K is here, to
Right.
show you all a different way. You know, you ain't gonna. For some people, you ain't gonna be. You're not gonna have the weed demon gone from you as soon as you come into the school.
Right.
But as you keep coming, that demon is gonna get up off you, because you're gonna have brothers like me and this brother right here, and the other brothers in the I.S.U.P.K to help you with that.
Right.
Like the scriptures say, iron sharpens iron. We solid, so we gonna make sure you solid too. Don't be scared, man. Give up that temptation of the flesh, man. Give up pleasing your flesh, because that's all it is. You ain't gotta smoke that weed to have a good time. You ain't gotta drink a whole fifth of Hennessy to have a good time. Try not smoking or drinking nothing, if you have to. Let me get Matthew 19 and 16.
Say it again.
Matthew 19 and 16. You will not inherit the kingdom if you are not following these laws. There are laws to follow. You ain't just living on this earth to do what you want to do.
Right.
When you wake up in the morning, you should be worried about, man, what should I be doing today? Or you should be worried about, what should I not be doing today? Stop smoking the weed as soon as you get up. As soon as you get up, you're lighting the blunt. Come on, man. You got that?
Yeah. Matthew 19 and 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is Yahweh.
There is no good but one.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
If you're going to enter into this life, you got to keep the commandments. There ain't no way around it. You can't eat unlawful foods.
Right.
Once you have sex with that woman, that's your wife.
Right.
You can't leave her.
That's right.
That's your responsibility. Get right, man. Keep going.
Come. He saith unto him, which Yahushua said, Thou shalt do no murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother.
Right. Don't commit adultery. Don't bear false witness against your brother. Don't be lying on people, man.
Right.
That shit ain't cool. Honor your father and thy mother. And you do that by following these laws, statutes, commandments. When they get old, you make sure you taking care of them.
Right.
Just because they treated your ass bad growing up, if they did, that don't mean just let them suffer. Let them sit in their own piss and shit. You know, honor your father and mother, man. Wipe them up, clean them up, make sure they're good.
Right.
Let me get 1 John 2 and 3.
Okay.
You gotta have respect for your parents, man. Even though they might not believe in what you believe in. You know, I mean that's just how it is. Everybody is not gonna be ready. They're not gonna be ready to follow these laws like you. You know? I mean, if it wasn't for the Most High, I wouldn't be here. I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nothing. I give all my glory to the Most High.
That's right.
That's why in the I.S.U.P.K we always give the glory to Yahweh, Yahushua.
That's right.
Because he gives us that spirit of obedience. Doing his, following his laws.
Right.
You got that?
Come. 1 John 2 and 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
We do know that we know him. Keep going.
If we keep his commandments.
If we keep his commandments. He's the one who we got the commandments from.
Right.
So that's how you know we know him.
Right.
If you ain't keeping the commandments, you don't know him.
Right.
I don't know who you know. You know Satan. That's who you know. Keep going.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments.
If you saying I know Jesus. I know God. But you still sinning, you still eating what you want to eat, going to Sunday school, worshiping the sun god, when clearly the Sabbath is, Friday sundown, Saturday sundown.
Right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing what you want to do. Read.
Come. Is a liar.
You a damn liar. You don't know him. You know Satan, like I said before. You don't know the Most High. You don't know Yahushua. All you know is pleasing your damn flesh. That's all you know.
Right.
Keep going.
And the truth is not in him.
And the truth is not in you. You and them fake Israelite groups teaching separation. We don't teach separation. We want, we love our brothers. We want, we want everybody to come back to where it started.
Right.
Because all y'all got it from us. You got your breakdowns, your scriptures. You got everything from us, man.
Right.
Come and, follow some orders, man. Your Christian pastors talking about the laws done away with. You a damn liar. You're lying, man.
Right.
He came to fulfill, not to destroy the law. Get up out that pulpit. Stop giving your money to these Christian churches. Let me get 1 John 2 and 5.
1 John 2 and 5. Come. Charge for this real quick.
No, just hit close.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not gonna die.
No sweat.
Just hit close. Hit close.
All right. 1 John 2:5. But whoso, other side, go on the other side. Go on the other side. 1 John 2:5. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
You talking about you love. Love is not a feeling. Love is an action.
Right.
You want to show the Most High you love him? Follow his damn commandments. Stop sleeping with your brother's wife. Stop sleeping with these hoes in the strip club. Stop smoking weed, crack, meth. Quit eating pork. It's your favorite thing.
Right.
That's the white man's delicacy.
That's right.
That's our hell. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
You wondering why you got health problems. It ain't the sugar. It's the pork.
Right.
That's right.
Damn right.
Sugar don't cause diabetes, man. It's the shit you eating.
Right.
Keep going.
Come. But whoso keepeth his word, Slaki, hereby know we that we are in him. Keep going.
No, let me get Romans 6:1.
Come.
Man, take your life serious, man. Take that shit serious, man. And I.S.U.P.K. under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, we take everything serious.
Right.
There ain't no laughing matter in nothing we do. That's why nobody like us, because we won't play around.
Right.
We keep shit straight. We let y'all know what it is and what it ain't. If you can't do that, it ain't for you, man. You got it?
Come.
Go ahead.
Romans 6:1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin, that grace may abound?
Say you continue in sin just because you got grace. Grace is just a period of time for you to get yourself together.
Right.
It's not for you to keep sinning.
That's correct.
Yahweh Shai didn't die on the cross for you to just still be eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He didn't die on the cross for that. He died so you can stop. You should want to stop. Our King died. He went through hell for us.
Right.
So why you want to keep on sinning? Why you want to keep on destroying your people? Destroying your own temple, selling your people drugs, destroying your people. Go ahead, brother.
If Christ died for you to have grace, for you to keep sinning, that means Christ will have to keep dying to keep giving you that.
Right.
Because you continue to do the same things over and over again.
Right.
That means Christ will have to keep dying.
Right.
Right.
Keep going, brother.
Come. God forbid.
Hell no, you can't keep sinning. Because grace is abound. No. Keep going.
God forbid. How shall we, that are dead to sin, live any longer therein?
How can you be dead to sin and still live and walk on earth? It's not possible. So no. You can't sin just because grace, you know what I'm saying? Just because we have the grace. And it's only going to be for a short period of time. We're living in the end times right now.
Right.
So what you want to do is get right now. And you can only do that by coming to the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
It's the only way. Under
That's
Commander
right.
GEN.YAHANNA. That's it. The wages of sin is death. That's what the scriptures say.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to keep sinning, just plan on dying.
Right.
It's clear as day. The wages of sin is death.
Right.
You keep sleeping with them hoes, you're going to get AIDS and you're going to die.
That's right.
You're going to get herpes for life. You're going to get baby mamas for life that is going to give your ass hell every single day.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't commit adultery and fornication, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's here. These laws is here for us, man.
Right.
To live our life correctly, so we ain't got to go through hell. We ain't got to go through these things, man. That last blunt you smoke could be the last blunt you smoke.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
You're going to cough a lung out and die.
Right.
That last bag you go buy or you sell, you know what I'm saying? It could be your last.
Right.
It could be your last, man. Let me get Romans 6 and 15.
Come. Romans 6 and 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
Right. Again, it's saying, shall we still sin? Because we ain't under the law, we under grace. Yeah, we is under the law. And we under grace too, but that's just, like you said, a period of time where you can get your stuff together. No. You cannot sin. Let me get 1 John 3 and 4.
Come.
You cannot still sin and think you about to be good out here in these streets.
Right.
You riding around in your nice cars, man, thinking God done blessed you. Nah, brother. You doing the works of Satan. That's what you doing.
Right.
You getting your new cars. You getting your houses. Yeah, Satan is rewarding his servants.
Right.
Quit doing that, man. You teaching, you know what I'm saying? And these kids is looking up to y'all. Like, ooh, he got a nice car. But they don't know what you're doing to get it. It ain't like you going to work. I mean, going to slavery. You ain't doing nothing positive to get it. You ain't helping your people out because you might be good, but your people still out here starving and hurting.
Right.
Help your people out, man. You got that?
Yeah. 1 John 5:3.
3 and 4?
3 and 4. Okay.
Your people still are hurting while you riding good. You ain't no different than them Christian pastors. No different. You just like them. Read.
1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
If you committing sin, you breaking the law.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Right. You see what just happened to Meek Mills? What happened to him? He violated his probation.
Right.
He violated the law. He broke the law. If you get pulled over because you're going 90 and a 65, you violated the speeding law. You broke the law. You go to jail for stealing. You violated the law. You broke the law. You stole. You took something that wasn't yours.
Right.
You know, sin is an immoral act. You gotta have morals, man. You can't be out here taking stuff that ain't yours.
Right.
And the transgression is the act that goes against the law.
That's right.
We get 1 John 5 and 3.
Okay.
The same thing that the white man uses today is the same thing that was going on back then. You can't break the law, period. You can't break the Most High's laws. Read.
1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of God.
For this is the love of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments.
And his commandments are not grievous.
And his commandments are not grievous. Keeping his commandments are not something bad. Yeah, it's just not hard.
Right.
You might not want to do it, but the Most High, he don't give a damn about how you feel.
Right.
That's right.
He said, do this, don't do that. Follow what he said. It's simple. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to help you.
Right.
Not eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster is going to help your health.
Right.
You might live just a little bit longer.
Right.
Stop having sex with all these women. You might just live a little bit longer.
Right.
You ain't going to be infested with diseases. Always in the damn doctor getting these shots and pills you got to take.
Right.
You got to keep these commandments, man. That's what the Bible is here for. The Bible is here for us to keep these commandments. So that was the topic today about keeping these commandments.
Mm-hmm.
Letting you know that you can't just be out here doing what you want to do.
Right.
The Most High set things in order for us to follow, and we got to follow through with it.
That's right.
And with that being said, I'm passing the class over to the preaching officer, SKYPE.
I'll tell you why.
Okay. Well, with that being said, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yah Shabaraka Thumb to all the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Latab Shem Yah Shad to all the sisters.
Other side.
Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.